This morning, the Russian military fired at a residential quarter of Mykolaiv again. The mayor of the city, Alexander Sienkiewicz, reported about it. The consequences of the blow are being clarified. According to him, preliminarily, there are victims. In total, as of the morning of the current day in Mykolaiv hospitals, there are 258 citizens who have suffered from attacks of the Russian military since the beginning of a full-scale invasion. The head of Kryvyi Rih regional military administration, Alexander Vilkul, reported a missile strike on the outskirts of the city. According to him, several missiles hit the territory of one of the industrial enterprises this day. The plant has almost been destroyed. No one was killed or injured. This day, the Russian army has once again shelled Sumy region. According to the head of Sumy regional military administration, Dmytro Zhivitsky, 2 missile strikes were carried out on the territory of Sumy district. As a result of these attacks, civilian facilities have been damaged. A kindergarten in a village, a church, and private homes of local residents. One woman, who was in the yard of her house at the moment of the rocket hit, was injured. The wreckage hit her in the leg. The current day, the Russian military carried out an airstrike on Lysychansk. As a result of the shelling, the cinema building was completely destroyed. This was announced by the head of Luhansk regional military administration, Serhiy Haidai. According to him, there were no casualties. On Telegram, Serhiy Haidai noted that people had been hiding in a cinema from shelling before the bombardment. All of them had been evacuated from there in advance. The head of Luhansk regional military administration, Serhiy Haidai, said that the Russian army was continuing to storm Severodonetsk. Fighting continues to this day. Residents who remain will celebrate the anniversary of the town in basements, the head of the region wrote on his telegram. He added that a woman had died in the old part of the city the current day. Also, 1 person was killed by a Russian shell in Lysychansk, and 4 other local residents were hospitalized with injuries of varying severity. 22 houses have been damaged in the town for the day. In total, about 60 houses have been destroyed in the region. The housing stock of Severodonetsk, Hirske, Toshkivka, Vrubivka, and Nirkove has been destroyed. The Russian military has begun removing metal products from Mariupol. To do this, they demined part of the seaport of the city. This was announced by the Verkhovna Rada Commissioner for Human Rights, Lyudmila Denisova. According to her, by the first ship, the occupiers are sending 3,000 tons of metal products from Mariupol to Rostov-na-Donu. According to Lyudmila Denisova, before the occupation, there were about 200,000 tons of metal and cast iron in the port, which cost $170 million. This day, the SES sappers have neutralized 871 explosive devices on the area of 955 hectares. Most often, they worked in Kharkiv, Kyiv, and Chernihiv regions. According to the SES of Ukraine, a total of 124,256 explosive devices, including 1,983 aircraft bombs, have been defused since the beginning of the Russian military invasion. 25,727 hectares of territory have been surveyed. 9-year-old Maxim Kvasnyuk is a volunteer in the Sant Egidio community. He's the youngest of all those who work in this volunteer headquarters. The boy offers tea and cookies to internally displaced people who come for help, and also distributes food kits to them.
Good afternoon. Tea or cookies? Would you like something? No, thank you, sweetheart. Shall I give you 2 blankets? Yes, please.
The boy says he volunteered here before the full-scale war, distributed food to people in difficult circumstances, and now helps immigrants.
I am a volunteer because there are many people from different towns here. Mariupol, Kyiv, Kharkiv, Kramatorsk, and they need help.
The boy's mother, Mariana, is also a volunteer in the community. The woman says that every time her son returns from here with positive emotions and says that he wants to keep helping people. He tells everyone, his grandpa, grandma, I was there today, I helped, everyone praised me, one woman cried, moved to tears. He's very happy and pleased. He really likes it. Tetiana Petrenko, who moved from Kharkiv, says she has come to the Sant Egidio community for humanitarian aid for the first time. She says that a small volunteer has lifted her spirits. When children offer to eat and drink, it's very sweet. They are very kind. They find common ground with children. This is very nice. He's small but positive. He gives great positivity. He's such a beautiful child.
If you change your mind or want something else, just tell me, I'll give you anything. I'm speechless. He is such a great person. He will be a wonderful grown-up. It's so pleasant he gives such an attention to us. He doesn't do it out of duty, but out of a sincere heart.